wish I had a little bell. Like ding. And it like rings out, and that's like the beginning of tea time. Unfortunately, I don't have a bell at the moment. I am wearing 2 pairs of socks, though. It is cold out. Welcome, good afternoon, to tea time number 24. An exciting tea is on the way. But before we steep our tea, we must exercise an equally important step, which is to heat up our water. So let's do that and then describe our tea. I was thinking it's kind of ironic that I go to YouTube to escape a lot of the time, and then but me actually making these tea videos is kind of bringing me closer to myself and maybe escaping a little less. But also the tea times are me escaping other work maybe that I have in my mind that I want to get done. But whatever this tea time is to you, thanks for being here. Let's talk about our tea. This afternoon's tea is Earl Grey by Trader Joe's. There are 20 tea bags to the box, and I'm not sure how much caffeine is in here. It's not stated, but we know there is definitely some. Let's read this tea's description. Earl Grey is a traditional British tea time classic. In keeping with our tradition of quality and value, Trader Joe's organic Earl Grey tea contains only the finest black tea and real bergamot oil from organic bergamot oranges. No additional flavors are needed in this simple but exquisite blend. It yields a smooth, bright, and full-bodied cup of tea that's fit for a queen and enjoyed by all. Let's now read this tea's brewing instructions. For a delicious cup of hot tea, bring fresh cold water to a rolling boil. Pour water over a tea bag and brew for 3 to 5 minutes. Remove tea bag. Add milk or sweetener if desired. For a refreshing quart of iced tea, bring fresh cold water to a rolling boil. Pour 4 cups over 3 to 5 tea bags and brew for 3 to 5 minutes. Remove tea bags and pour over ice-filled glasses. Serve with milk or sweetener if desired. We have our boiled water here. Let's add our tea bag. And wait the recommended 5 minutes before we try our tea. Excited to try it here. Wanted to make a quick note. On the tea bag itself, looks like it's almost like what they did is put black tea in a bag, and then they actually coated it with oil. Could just be leaking through the bag, but that'd be an interesting way to make tea, or at least like manufacture the tea bag. Have black tea, have like a vat of bergamot oil. Just dip the tea bag in it. Wrap it up. Wonder if that's how they do it. But anyways, let's wait patiently. And what am I going to think about? Well, we'll find out what I'm going to think about, and I'll let you guys know. More recently, I've been catching myself really beating myself up for things that I would call mistakes, or just not being perfect, not executing exactly what I had planned. So I always want to be mindful of when I'm beating myself up, because that just comes from insecurity, me not feeling insecure. Like even this tea time is a practice for me to feel more secure with how I'm feeling and to express it, and not to even micromanage myself in this program. Like, I try to have a format, right? But once the format's there, just let anything flow. Somehow I want these tea reviews to just be a pure reflection of myself, my feelings, my thoughts, my thought process. I just want this podcast, this tea review, to be the truth. I don't want there to be any disconnect between how I'm feeling and how I represent myself. I don't want this to be cloaked or masked or bedazzled. What's that word? What's the word when somebody is putting on their makeup? It's not pamper. Pomping? What's the word? Primping. I think that's the word. So a recommended 5 minutes is up. Excited to try this tea. The caffeine will give me a little boost. And let's see how it compares to teas of our past. So off the bat, this tea, it's not a great blend. For some reason, I'm really tasting the separation of the orange and the black tea. The tea is relatively thick, so it's heavy on the palate. Slight dry aftertaste. Absolutely an Earl Grey tea, but it is, it's just not blended to the degree I'd want. It's so funny. It's hard to put exactly into words, but this seems like the kind of tea that would be like, it's almost like it's in a play. Like, what do you call that? I keep forgetting all these words. The things that you use, it also starts with a P, I think. The things that you use in a play, a prop. It's almost like prop tea. Like, this is the tea you would make to represent Earl Grey tea in a play, but it wouldn't be the Earl Grey tea you would enjoy at home. It's not like one thing. It doesn't feel homogenous to me. It feels like two separate things. I'm tasting orange and I'm tasting pure, bitter black tea, which I don't mind. It's just that this seems like a flavored tea rather than like something that's... I think Earl Grey teas really should taste like one thing. It should taste like the leaf is a black tea orange leaf. It shouldn't taste like two separate things being combined. It shouldn't taste like English breakfast tea and then like an herbal or just like with orange added. It shouldn't taste like that. That's what this tastes like to me, an English breakfast tea, and then orange was added, and it's like, it's just, what is this doing here? So that's, yeah, I think that's a fair summary. Let me take a couple more sips here and give you guys a rating. This tea is a 5.8. Not awful. Just the blend is off. And that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be jumping off the walls due to this tea. And that's it. Hope you're having a great afternoon or whatever time it is, early morning, late at night. Tea has been very important in my life. I drink it pretty much every day, every night before bed. Maybe I should lay off the tea every once in a while, but it's kind of a fun, relaxing habit. So, with that, I say have a great rest of your day, wherever you are, in whatever time zone, at whatever point in time in this world's history. And cheers.